Do you like money? Are you a fellow lost ark capitalist yearning for wealth beyond your wildest dreams? I love gold. It's great for obvious reasons. You can get this, and even this. But how do you get it? Is there a way to farm it, or will it just turn up on one's doorstep if one prays to Lord Bezos hard enough? Well, I'm going to tell you how to get it today, at least the primary ways to acquire it. No, not that way. No, stop swiping. No, stop. Quests. Some quests, although rarely, do give gold as a reward. It is generally a small amount, but make sure to do it because gold is valuable, even in the tens. Reputation. Doing your daily unit tasks, there is a little tab next to it called Reputation. This will show you all the many things you can get by doing specific unit tasks for long enough. Let's look at some of the rewards you can get with Reputation. No, I don't want a giant's heart. Ew, an Omnium star? 200k silver? Ugh. Here it is. Now that is worth 2 weeks of your time. Rapport! Now rapport is very easy to do. Takes up very little of your time during the day, and you can get a lot of gold from this, as well as some great other goodies. I won't go into rapport too much because it can get kind of boring, but if you want me to go over the route that I take currently and the people that I would recommend getting to trusted straight away, you can just ask below. Maybe I'll do a video, or I might just tell you if you ask kindly enough. Luck! Now if you're a lucky person, then praise Beatrice. This is the game for you. Not only will you get a gold or a boss room during your daily chaos dungeons, giving you a lot of gold, and access to some skins as well that you can only get from chaos dungeons, you will also get incredible honing rates, saving you thousands of gold on failed upgrades, which is brilliant because they cost a lot, especially in tier 3. If you're not lucky, then I'm so sorry. You're just going to have to pedal away like the rest of us. Abyssals. These lovely dungeons will reward up to 6 different characters a week with gold and engraving recipes. Sometimes you may get tailoring knots as well that give an extra 10% honing success. I've not ever used a single one of these because they always sell for a silly amount of gold no matter the tier that you're in. Also, you'll get access to a lot of gear which allows you a chance to get some high price accessories. Welcome challenge! Next to your minimap is a little button that says welcome challenge. These have some pretty easy challenges to do. It is kind of like a login event, except it's not the daily one, it's something that you can do at any point. Have a look through the welcome challenges that you haven't done yet. There's probably some in there that are very easy to do and have a lot of gold, as well as some other good things like purple and blue and green engraving recipes, both battle and class. It can also give you some honing materials, so have a little look. There's probably something in there that you want. And even if you think you don't want it, you may want it later down the line, so do it anyway. There's no harm. The auction house. The auction house is the #1 way to make gold. It is farmable, in a sense. It can require patience to make the most gold possible. The easiest way is to sell your tradable upgrade materials. And items that don't change are easy to sell, such as engraving recipes, due to the fact that there is only one item at any given time. So the cost is mostly already laid out, meaning you don't have to scratch your head thinking about the best asking price. Do keep an eye on daily rates, as the market changes rather rapidly. The hardest but arguably most profitable way to make gold, especially in tier 3, is accessories. These are the lovely bits of jewellery that can have any combination of engravings and combat stats. This unfortunately favours the veteran player, due to the fact that they have more experience and know what combinations of stats and engravings are worth the money. However, it is not too difficult to get the basics down and start making serious money. You will likely already know about your own class and what engravings plus combat stats that you want. There is a brilliant table done by the great Bentley Gaming in his new tier 3 gearing guide. I'll have the table in the video linked below. Please give it a watch. If you have a look at this table here, you can see all the stats and engravings most wanted commonly by the respective classes and builds. A tip I can give is that for tier 2 people, they are generally going to spend money on things that will give them the correct engraving or stats, but don't worry about the best in slot nature so much. In tier 3 however, especially when we are getting to 1370 legendary gear, people are willing to spend a lot of gold on the right accessory but not a single player will spend money on 1370 gear that doesn't have both good stats and engravings, especially due to the high amount of peons needed to buy legendary tier 3 gear. Unless you're unaware, peons are very expensive, and the only reason a lot of people have a lot now is because of the login events that we've had. So with that in mind, knowing the right combinations is completely paramount to making money. Sorting through gear is very annoying. It takes time to learn, it takes time to do, even when you have learned. For classes that I don't play or don't play often, I overlook a lot of accessories that could be best for them. You're going to do the same, but making even the smallest effort to learn at least the top classes and top builds, what they want as their best in slot, that can stop you from dismantling or selling a 50k piece of kit. Those are the primary ways to make gold, but there is one more. Imagine you could do all the aforementioned many times with unlimited RNG. Well, you can. It's called alts. Alts will make you a lot of money. My tier 3 alts make so much money it is simply ridiculous. I don't need to sacrifice progression on my main anymore by selling tier 3 mats because they do sell a ton. Having an alt in tier 3, then I don't really care about progressing. I just sell all of their tradable mats. And they are still slowly going to get upgraded because you do get a decent amount of untradable mats as well. But their primary focus is to fund my main and buy me all the skins so I don't have to swipe. All the RNG of making money, boss rooms, accessories, abyssals, all these very low drop chances, doing them on multiple characters, doesn't mean you'll get something for yourself or for your main character. It is highly unlikely that you will get your own best in slot, or even your own needed engraving books. However, it is quite likely with all the different classes and all the subsequent builds that you will get something needed by someone. So, more alts, more chances. If there is anything you are unsure about, just ask below. I'll make sure to answer your questions. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.